Welcome to Lalin, the host city of the Acerbis Grand Prix of Spain for round 2 of the 2023 Pedro Duarte FIM EnduroGP World Championship. Located in the Pontevedra province of Galicia in the country's northeast, the charming municipality plays host to the paddock for the 3-day duration of the Grand Prix. On Friday afternoon, the riders leave the paddock and gather at the town hall to meet the locals and Enduro fans that have come to take part in the festivities and experience the championship atmosphere before the racing starts. With 2 stage wins in round 1 at the Acerbis GP of Italy, Brad Freeman is the early championship favorite in front of defending world champion Andrea Verona. Extremely excited to welcome the EnduroGP paddock back after a very successful Grand Prix in 2022, the mayor of Lalin gathers local journalists together for a press conference to vaunt the merits of the World Championship in the hopes of Lalin hosting the GP of Spain again next year and the possibility of the region of Galicia securing a second Grand Prix in the future. Meanwhile, back in the paddock, the different teams are making last-minute preparations to ensure that their riders and bikes are fully prepared for this year's event.
Hello Enduro lovers! We are here in Lalin for the second GP of the season, the GP of Spain. I'm Maurizio Micolos, the FIM track inspector, and I'm here for present you the race. Come with me to the track review. This is the Polysport Extreme. It will be the first test of the day. A few kilometers after the start will be the Polysport Extreme test. Rider will warm up quickly because this test is very technical with tight corners, stone steps and uphill that can be very tricky. Acerbis cross test is a fantastic grass field in the top of a hill with some jumps and off-cambers. But pay attention, the grass is very slippery, especially in the early morning. After a long and demanding transport into the Galician mountains, the Just One Enduro test will be the last test of the lap. A long test with many rhythmic changes, passages between tight and soft groundwoods, and fast hardpack fields. So the Enduro test will be the last test of the day. After this, the riders will go to the paddock for the end of the loop. We will have 3 laps every day, more or less 2 hours and a half each lap. And hopefully we will have this good weather. Enjoy the weekend. See you on the next GP.
Friday is a busy day for the riders. One of the most important moments is the technical control to make sure the bikes are competition ready. All the while, the riders are thinking ahead to what awaits them on the course.
I think it will be a long special test and so difficult because the ground will be destroyed. So I hope to enjoy the race and win.
After the administration control at race headquarters, the riders are ready to get the round underway. One rider seriously motivated to hit the track is the 2-time EnduroGP champion currently leading the standings, Brad Freeman.
Yeah, so we're here at round 2 of the World Championship. Expectations are high, honestly. After the first round, it went better than expected, we can say. So tonight and Friday with the super test, which looks really technical, straight in the deep end, and it's going to be a tough weekend.
Tonight we have a really good super test to look forward to, and then 2 days of racing here in the Spanish countryside, so I'm looking forward to it.
Today in the super test is quite technical. He's some parts with some stones, some quite big stones, and a lot of blocks, so it will be interesting test also. Yesterday in the training area sometimes happens. I had a small crash and they had to put me 2 stitches. The bone is perfect, so can't wait to start racing this afternoon in the super test.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've done all my walking now, like I know the tests, so yeah, I'm all prepared for the race.
The start the season for me is really difficult because in Italy it's big crashes, but here is the same test the last years. I like. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, here we are at the GP of Spain, just on the administrative inspection, and happy to be here, second round of the season, and I started pretty good on the first round in Italy on my home GP, so happy with the new bike, thanks to the team, because they're doing a really good job with the new bike. We're improving and developing the new model, so yeah.
With the administrative and technical controls complete, the riders leave the paddock to collect their bikes from the Parc Fermé and meet up for a short but noisy parade through the streets of downtown Lalin before taking on the first test of the weekend. The Akrapovic Super Test kicks off the Spanish Fiesta on Friday evening, with plenty of EnduroGP fans out to cheer on their favorite Spanish and international riders. The organizing club Movete na Moto has designed a challenging course that's a mix of technical and fast sections that push much of the field to the limit.
Patrick Anderson con Yamaha y la 660 Husqvarna del francés de la Yamaha del sueco va por delante.
Steve Holcomb gets off to a great start in Lalin with 3rd place in the round's first test. Brad Freeman shows he's arrived on form with a super fast 2nd place to kick off round 2. In full gas attack mode, Josep Garcia finishes 1st, barely 0.7 of a second faster than Freeman, in front of a delighted Spanish crowd.
Woo! Okay, tomorrow.
Saturday morning dawns gray and rainy in Lalin.
English weather. Should be fun. Try to enjoy it.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I think everyone got caught off guard a little bit by the weather because the reports were saying it was going to be rainy, so everyone has the wrong tyre and boost combination in for the first lap, but we'll probably change after the first lap and have some more grip for the second. Let's go.
After the excitement of yesterday's Akrapovic Super Test, many think Josep Garcia will continue his winning ways to claim a home victory on day 1. However, with overnight rain remaining throughout the morning, conditions on the special tests are hard to judge. But the Spaniard indeed continues to deliver his best form and masters the grip levels to perfection. By the end of the Just One Enduro test at the end of lap 1, he's opened a 12-second lead over his closest rivals, Holcomb in 2nd and Freeman 3rd, and is looking tough to beat. Reigning EnduroGP champion Andrea Verona struggles in the challenging conditions.
I don't remember when was the last time I raced like today. Many crashes and not so much feeling with the bike.
At the end of the second Acerbis cross test, Garcia is still leading, but his advantage has shrunk to just 5 seconds. With the sun coming out, Freeman goes on a charge. After winning the second Just One Enduro test, the Brit takes over the lead with the fastest time in the Polysport Extreme test as the 3rd and final lap begins. On song, Freeman tops the final 2 special tests to claim his 3rd victory of the season. Josep Garcia is almost 12 seconds behind in 2nd, and Steve Holcomb is just over 55 seconds off the pace in 3rd. There are the final results from the first stage of the Acerbis Grand Prix of Spain. Now, here's another look at the action from today's class podium finishers and EnduroGP Top 10. In open two-stroke after round 2, Jiri Haddock sits first with Robert Friedrich 2nd and Tim Lewis in 3rd. After the second round of open four-stroke racing, Enzo Marshall still leads the class in front of Alejandro Ceballos Escalera and Robin Wiss. In the open senior standings, Muller overtakes Bilotti atop the podium with Gonzalez Centenera in third.
I lose the race in the last 5 special tests. I had 3 crashes, not big, but 5 seconds every crash. Minimum is 5 seconds. So I'm happy because I was hyping in Brad. He was better than me at the end, so nothing to say.
I had a good day. Struggled a bit this morning. Not really trusting the ground there with the weather and stuff. But I was prepared for it. I put my waterproofs on, ready to go. But yeah, stopped raining, and I just sort of found another gear then, and just brought it home. Pretty happy with that.
While the riders battled it out on the course, tragedy struck the EnduroGP family off the track on Saturday.
This morning, on a terrible accident, Ludwig Pierre, the team manager of LEM Racing, couldn't make it. In honor to him and to his family, his mother and family, father and friends, I would like to invite all of you to have 1 minute of silence in the memory of Ludwig Pierre, that for sure in the sky you will see that we had followed him. See you soon, Ludwig Pierre.
After a wet and slippery stage 1, the riders know the long transfers and drier but rougher conditions on the special tests will push their bikes and bodies to the limit on Sunday in Lalin. Day 2 turns into another battle between Garcia and Freeman, but with the Brit posting the fastest time in 8 of the 9 specials. Despite the Spaniard winning the final cross test, Garcia can't deny Freeman a 4th consecutive victory in EnduroGP. Always in the hunt, but not quite able to bridge the gap on the leading duo, Holcomb settles for 3rd. Reigning EnduroGP champ Andrea Verona has a relatively disappointing outing by the Italians' high standards, finishing 31 seconds behind Holcomb in 4th.
No, today tried to change a little bit my style. I was a little bit too aggressive, I think, yesterday, so tried to flow a little bit, but some parts I could have been more aggressive.
I find a little bit more feeling in the cross test than yesterday, so I'm closer to the guys in front, so I try to continue like this through the day and try to have a better result than yesterday.
I won the first 2 tests, and just honestly, it's probably the first time this year I'm actually like enjoying it. Yeah, I had a lot of nerves at the first round, even yesterday as well. I got real nervous, and
Just want to win so bad, you know. Held together by fucking adrenaline and cocoa off. Wait until the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's Freeman, Garcia, and Holcomb on the podium, with Verona in 4th and Watson coming 5th. Now, let's take a look back at Sunday's EnduroGP Top 10 here in Stage 2 of the Acerbis GP of Spain. Jed Etchells hangs on to the lead in the Galfer Enduro Junior World Championship, with Jeremy Sado a close 2nd and Max Lalin in 3rd. After round 2, Kevin Cristino, Thibaut Giraudon, and Leo Joyon are still 1, 2, and 3 in the Youth Enduro World Championship. In the EnduroGP standings, Freeman, Verona, and Holcomb are still on the podium. Garcia jumps to 4th, with Hamish McDonald rounding out the top 5. Beta leads the race in the manufacturer standings, with just 3 points separating Gas from Sherco in 2nd and 3rd. The action has been white hot across all the categories at this 2023 Acerbis Grand Prix of Spain, with 2 especially sizzling stages of EnduroGP racing, with Great Britain's Brad Freeman extending his winning streak to 4 victories from 4 starts, while Spain's Josep Garcia is unable to repeat his magic from Sunday last season and claim at least 1 victory on home soil.
A really tough weekend with Brad. We fight both days till the last test, pushing the limits. He was better than me.
After an emotionally and physically draining weekend, the organizers put on the podium presentations for both stages and the general standings in a marathon prize-giving ceremony on a somber Sunday afternoon in Lalin.
Frenchman Enzo Marshall, and this is the photo for the winners. El hombre libre, Freeman, named Brad Freeman, winner!
You know, I knew it was going to be a hard day, you know, Spain GP, he was ready for it. And, you know, I just knew I had to come out swinging, you know, and no, I rode good, honestly, I rode good. Rode within myself, you know, crashed a few times. We were pushing the limit, man. We were like, we were fast this weekend. Just really happy to get the win overall and just keep the ball rolling. Really, just enjoying it, man. Just, you know, it's nice to be back.
Next up, it's round 3 of the Polo Duarte FIM EnduroGP World Championship in Heinola, Finland.